Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Steven with Republic Gun Club. Today we're going to be talking about three of the heavyweights in the 2011 community. We got the Staccato XC, the Springfield Prodigy, and the Great Lakes Synergy. All right, before we get into some shooting, we're going to go over what makes these pistols different. Here we have the XC, 5-inch barrel comped, 17 round capacity with an optional 20 round magazine, and a 2.5 pound trigger pull. This is one of the heaviest out of the threes. So we'll see how that goes. All right, here we have the Great Lakes Synergy, also a 5-inch barrel, 17 round capacity, also with an optional 20 round. We've got some lightning cuts on the barrel here, and I believe it's a, let's go over our spec sheet here, 2.24 pounds trigger pull. All right, now up we have the Springfield Prodigy, 5-inch barrel, 17 round capacity, and a 4.5 to 5 pound trigger pull. So we'll see how this stacks up against the other two. All right, we're gonna go over some grip feel. It's definitely really important with a duty or competition pistol. Staccato XC feels real good in the hand, a little bit more of a full grip. It's gonna fit bigger hands, a lot more purchase room when you come up. Springfield Prodigy has a little bit less features. Grip feels about the same width, same amount of purchase. A little bit harder to get a point on it, but still good overall. And the Synergy, real similar to the Staccato, not quite as an aggressive grip, and still points dead on. So just going off of feel, I prefer the Staccato and probably the Synergy next in line. In hand, they feel a lot more secure, and I got a lot more purchase options as far as where to grip that pistol. All right, everybody, so we're gonna run a build drill with the shot timer. We're gonna be testing trigger feel, shot feel, and how flat the pistol shoots overall. We're gonna start off with the Staccato XC. Pretty damn good. All right, so out the gate, the Staccato, definitely a very flat shooter, very comfortable, easy to stay on target and keep that point of aim. Nothing bad to say about it. Shot time on that build drill was 1.75. All right, grouping over here, I got a little excited on my first two shots, came up kind of high. After I found it, I was able to come back and center. Next, we're gonna go over the same build drill with our Springfield Prodigy. 'So shot time on that one was 2.12. Trigger was definitely heavier. The pistol bounced around a lot more than the comp Staccato, which is kind of a given. But overall, not too bad with some practice. All right, grouping was a little bit better. I'm a little bit more warmed up. Got 2 through here, these 3 up here, and 1 low flyer there. So all in all good, center mass. All right, same build drill with the Great Lakes Synergy. All right, 1.92. Definitely a flat shooter like the Staccato. Not as flat, but still very controllable. Came right back on target after each shot, and a joy to shoot. That trigger's super light, and that grip's a lot more aggressive than the Prodigy. All right, grouping much better on the Synergy, keeping right in the middle here. A lot of shots on top of each other. Flat shooting gun. All right, we're gonna go over price point on these pistols. So starting off with our highest option, we have the Staccato XC at $42.99. Next in line is going to be the Prodigy at $15.99 and the Synergy at $9.99. All right, so a little after action on these. Let's start with the Staccato. Staccato felt great all around. It's gonna be a great duty weapon, great range weapon, competition. It kind of checks all the boxes on that. Moving over to the Synergy, this would be more of a range weapon, flat shooter, great features, and it's going to get you into that 2011 market pretty quick. And the Springfield Prodigy, it's a great gun. I put this more for a new 2011 shooter, somebody getting into the market with it, and needs a little bit more practice, but still all in all great gun, smooth shooting gun. Thank you all for watching. Please let us know what you think in the comments. All 3 of these handguns are available for rental on our rental wall here at Republic Gun Club. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the video, and we'll keep them coming. Thank you and have a good day.